Good afternoon, everybody. All distinguished guests and stalwarts on the dais, of the dais. I am not much of a speech maker. I am just in the class. I teach our ignorance to the students. They accept it. But to address such a very learned, distinguished gathering is something very challenging. I may not measure up to their expectations. Yeah, I just made a trial, try to understand Niharini's creativity and Dr. Elnaga's powerful translation. Right. To begin with, the poetry writing itself is very, very formidable task. All cannot write the what you call the poetry that is as the universal, that penetrating vision, that which our Niharini has, the profound understanding of life. However, poetry embodies an incredible diversity, touching, it is what you call multidimensional, touching every layer of life. And equally, our sensitive translator has executed it very perfectly. And I am deeply enamored by, enchanted by the title itself. The title speaks volumes. It's a tempest of time. It's somehow the Tempest is the first drama of the great Shakespeare. Tempest of time, again, both are very, very highly thought-provoking. The Tempest, particularly, is something which has a devastating, equally destroying, and also there is regeneration and renewal of life. Both go together, good and bad are combined in that. Again, there is great parallelism between English poetry and Niharini's poetry. One Shelley, a poet of romanticism, has dealt very, very deeply about time. In his famous poem Ozymandias, he writes about how a great ruler, one king, Ozymandias is a great ruler, a dictator. And one sculptor has created his statue. And with passage of time, march of time, the dictator is dead. And the last line is very significant. His statue fell and the level sands submerged. His statue is submerged under the debris, under what you call the mud. So time is, according to Shelley, conqueror of conquerors. The king thought that I was the great ruler, but the supreme ruler is dying. In the same way, you have another instance of Shakespeare's King Lear, where the king was very haughty, very dictatorial, very authoritarian, and he calls his three daughters and he says, whoever loves him most, he will give major part of his kingdom. A king has no right to slice off his kingdom and give away to everybody. He is answerable. Even at that time, Shakespeare had a vision that the king has to be accountable to the people, answerable to the people. But he gives away his kingdom to his two daughters, and the youngest one says, no, I cannot love you more than my husband. I love you just as a father, she said, and she was dismissed. And the two daughters also very ungrateful, and they throw him out, and the king lost his kingdom and is now out in the nature, and nature, there we have this fury of nature, the fury of the nature, that is, we have seen the storm scene, that's called storm. Storm comes. Storm has been very symbolically how the king has disturbed moral order. I see. Oh. No, I was just talking about the profound, the time has been, and so I'll just finish it. And his haughtiness, all that is, the storm humanizes him, humbles him. So that's one instance. And Shelley also said about the time, if winter comes, can spring be far behind? Very optimistic. If winter comes, can spring be far behind? So he is very hopeful. That is again time. Right. I'll rationing my time as of